Construction workers repair a vacant parking lot on Wilkinson Boulevard that years ago was bustling with people visiting the Park and Shop. The grocery store closed in 2004. Today, it's getting a new lease on life. Red Hill Ventures and Roby family of companies are redeveloping the 2.4-acre site into 30,000 square feet of office space called the Park and Workshop.
I've always lived on the west side of Charlotte. Our construction business allows us to invest in properties. I really love this property. When I saw it come back up on the market a couple years ago, I got with some buddies and partners and I said, hey, I think this could be a wonderful office property if we redeveloped it.
My mother and father have been working together as a team since the day after they got married. They think alike.
Charles Reed and wife LaRue owned Park and Shop in the 1950s when Highway 74 was the only main road into Charlotte. Late one night, fire broke out. Charles Reed was the chief of the volunteer fire department. They responded, but the store was a total loss.
Everything my wife and I had worked so hard for was gone. Would we quit or get out there and bounce back?
He had a truck in the parking lot with a load of apples in it. And he said, let's open the truck and let's start selling apples. Told the bread man, unload the bread, we'll sell bread.
Charles, known for his work ethic and loyalty, sold groceries from a shack until the new store was built in 1958. Park and Shop is known for its promotions and its produce. Through the years, the chain grew to 10 grocery stores.
What they've uncovered is this little trench that the buggy wheel would stop in to keep it from rolling on out.
NEAL Reed is one of their 4 children.
I tell people I did what he couldn't find anybody else to do, but mostly produce. That was his baby. The storefront was here, and the cars drove through here. The cash registers, the registers were going this way, the snack bar was over that way. At one time, in just a different era, there was actually a restaurant here. You could pick out a steak in the meat department and bring it over here and they would cook it for you. So the meat department was along here. Here to the back wall is basement underneath.
NEAL keeps artifacts, mementos, and stories like the one from the 1960s. His father hired Daisy and Violet Hilton, conjoined twins and vaudeville performers, abandoned in Charlotte by their agent.
If anybody was willing to work, he would find a job for you. I'm guessing my wife and I met probably right about here.
NEAL and his wife Emily both worked in the store as young adults.
We're just grateful, so grateful that it's being preserved with the history of Charlotte and Neil's father and all that he has done in the grocery business and along the way.
While saving an iconic Charlotte structure is a good idea, preserving an old building comes with some challenges. LaBella Associates manages the project's architecture and engineering. They're creating a modern workspace with skylights.
It was something that you could easily pass by driving down Wilkinson and not even know it was here, just sort of a relic from a bygone time. And what we wanted to do was shift that to be a catalyst project, to be a lantern out speaking to that corridor, saying, come on in, we're open for business, we're attracting new businesses. In this case, the appetite involves people appreciating buildings with stories, and this one certainly had one. We had an opportunity to have wiped the slate clean here and put up something shiny and new, and that just didn't feel right. Sometimes the play is to celebrate what you have. It's to let these buildings continue to be a part of the fabric of a neighborhood that's unique.
Simonini Homes will be the main tenant, with room for others.
And this whole area is just going to turn over as well. So we're trendsetters, right? And people want your builders to be trendsetters, right? That's what we do, is we have to set the trend of the new market for new homes. And so what a better place to come but the revival of the old Park and Shop grocery store.
This is like in our backyard, so this is kind of like, home.
Professional artist Jack Jackson grew up in the Westerly Hills neighborhood behind the store.
But I think it's real cool that they're keeping, the original infrastructure of the building, as far as that distressed look, because that's becoming more popular now. Honestly, I feel like it's going to make people want to do more things to their homes in order to be able to match, the transition that's happening up here. I think it's going to be just the beginning.
It's just neat to be able to carry on a tradition and get another run out of this building and hopefully create more memories.
In a city known for tearing down its old buildings, developers are preserving one that is so uniquely Charlotte. For Carolina Impact, I'm Sheila Saints reporting.